Hey BookTube, how are you guys doing? Today is not really a book review or anything of that nature. It's just a discussion, or I guess basically with myself or in front of a camera. But I would like, if you usually leave comments or usually don't mind, I like to hear from you guys too about how you feel about this subject. Today is about music and reading. And not playing music or reading music per se, but like listening to music while you read. Like used to, I would listen to a lot of classical music, uh, softer classical music while I would read, usually with headphones on. But this was when I was a lot younger, and it hasn't changed too much. I'm not a big fan of listening to music with headphones on now that I have a stereo, and I'll usually have a soft classical music playing in the background while I read, and usually I'll pick up out CDs or like digital albums, like classical music for the reader. I know I bought this album back 2010, 2012 or something like that. And there's like 10 volumes of it. And it's just basically all it is just different classical sonatas, orchestras, all this other stuff. Just very soft, nothing too dramatic where it's like, I'm not a music major. I was never in band. I do like classical, but I can't describe it using terms, so sorry guys. But it's nothing where it's like, it's like dee dee dee, dun dun dun, like it just like scares the living daylights out of you. You're like, oh, it's so soft, and then you're just continue reading, and it's just like, it gets very loud. I know some classical music can do that. Though at times I'll tend to listen to jazz as well, especially if it's later at night, because classical can make me a little sleepy, and especially if it's like 7 or 8 o'clock at night. I'm like, I'm not going to listen to this. It's going to make me sleepy. So jazz, no lyrics though. I can't read and listen to people sing. It's too much. It throws me off. But I can listen to jazz. It's got more of a melody, more of a beat to it. And honestly, I like jazz a lot too. And I can usually listen to that as well. What else? And electronic music, like the chill or the relaxing type, where it's kind of like the same with the classical, where it's just more soft. It does have a bass, but it's not like a dancing bass or anything like that, but it's just very relaxing. That one's a hit or a miss. It can either put me more to sleep if it's later at night, or it's alright. It's kind of like on the same tempo or same beat as jazz for me. Though, as I've gotten a little older, and I've always been consistent in reading, I've been reading in silence a lot more. I mean, maybe there's a fan or something in the background, like white noise, or like the refrigerator humming, or something like that. I can do it. I have been doing it more, but I really have to be involved with the book to just sit in silence or even have that white noise, because, I don't know, I can do it, and I've been doing a lot more, but it's not like I can't concentrate without any type of music going on with a novel or a nonfiction book or anything like that. But, I also recently discovered like ASMR. I'm not too sure right off the bat what stands for, but I know it's like white noise, and you can like listen to like sounds of the library where you hear people like moving paperwork and like coughing, and you hear people like walk. It's okay. I listened to it for a little while, but it's kind of weird sitting in your house listening to like sounds of the library, and you hear like someone cough, and you hear people walking around, and you're just like sitting in your room, and you're just like, okay. I don't know. It didn't really. I mean, it kind of works, but I guess I have to be in the mood for it. Kind of goes the same with nature CDs. Like it's bright and sunny outside, but I'm listening to sounds of like the rainforest, and it kind of throws you off. You start thinking about it too much. But I tried it, but no, I rather stick with classical or jazz. I did say I couldn't listen to anything with vocal while reading, and that pretty much is true. I can listen to some opera while I read, but it has to be on a lower volume, or because I do enjoy opera music, but I have to have it a little lower to where I'm not paying attention to it as much. It's like the volume's very down, then I can listen to it and read at the same time. So what are your guys' thoughts on music? Do you listen to music or not? Do you prefer a certain genre? Can you listen like rock music or country or something while reading? If you can, more credit to you. I definitely cannot. But I love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. And thank you for watching, and have a nice day, guys. Bye.